So in this case, if we write the starts with the custom field, and this particular thing is present, the name custom field is present for multiple, how many times? 5 times it is present in the DOM. So it will return you 5 web elements. Okay. Yes, the unique one you can write something like this. The unique, more unique, you can provide the more tag name as we discussed in the earlier. So how can we write a multiple uh, tag name, multiple attributes? You can go with the multiple attributes. Fine. So like that. So you can go with the ID, then tag, something like that. Fine. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This one. What is that? Yep. Suppose I'll be writing the ID. Yes. For ID, what do we use generally? For ID, what do we write? Has? No, no. We are talking about the CSS, right? Yeah. Then ID name. So let me check why it's not working. Let me first remove this one. Then I'll be writing that. Let's see why it is not picking. In our previous this thing, we use like this, right? Has an ID name, and it should or use the tag name, then ID name, something like that, right? The same thing you should write over here. The tag name also we can write input. Okay, you can write some unique value so that it will identify that. Okay. Which one? This one? Hmm. Okay, that one. Yeah, we'll come across that. Let's see. Fine. Now this is done. Then the next one is end suite. The similar thing, end suite, also the same concept, but the different way, like this one, HT. If it is ends with HT, then it will identify this ID, something like that. Got it? So what is the symbol for CSS? Ends with? Ends with. Yes. And ends with also is a dollar equals. Okay. Attribute. Attribute, then dollar equals and value. What is the attribute value? Fine. I can write the symbol is this particular thing. Dollar equals. Fine. In XPath, how we write ends with? The same concept. XPath equals like this. Suppose this is my ID. So how I can write? Okay, tag name suppose it's the input, or if nothing is present, okay, you can just write the star. Okay, it will select everything. If you don't know the tag name, then you can just put a star. Address ID. Oh, sorry, end suite, right? So end suite, what we can write? Star contents. Sorry, end suite. Okay, so within that you can write what this particular thing. Let's write over here so that it will be clear. Where is that? Okay, so here let me write with the input. Okay, and then what I'll be writing for name. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. 1 second. If the end switch is correct or not. Okay, let's say this screen. What is that? This one, right? Input, then end switch. The syntax is correct. Yes, correct. Okay. So what we can write this way? How we can write the contains text, right? Ends with the value ID. Let's see. Uh, Custom. We can write the custom field. Sorry, name, right? Is it working fine? Let's see. No, is there something wrong with it? 1 second. First write the content text, because most used function is the contains. We generally use this. The most of the time I don't use ends with. Starts with I used to use. Ends with hardly I use. Contains, then the text. For text only we use this particular things, right? Not the ID and all. So let's see how we can do this for this particular thing. Contains, then okay, what is this particular thing? Screen. Okay, yep, contains of text. Okay, so how? Yes, we can write equal to as well. Let's Okay, this is input I have written, right? It should be maybe star. Okay, so this one got displayed. So if I write starts with, that will work. Yeah, starts with, sorry. Okay, so this is starts with working fine. If I ends with, sorry, ends with, why the ends with is not working. The text it should work, and so there are a lot of issues while on doing debugging with this. If you write with the Firebug and Firebug, it is very much easy. You know, you, Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yes. That's fine. We'll do it in suite, and I'll come up with some more example because it's not working in this case. Okay, I'll let you know. Fine. No, sure. Fine. We'll give you more example and that. Okay, so got it. Like how this particular ends with work, ends with some text and all. So in XPath we use ends with, instead of contains, we'll use ends with some value, right? This the DT one here in that particular case. HT ID ends with, okay, this particular thing HT. Similarly in CSS, how we write the same thing. This what is that? This dollar equals, okay, the attribute, then value. Attribute is ID name, whatever the ID name, okay. Then rest to the power equals what you can write value. What is the value? HT for this particular thing. Fine. It should now work. Fine. This is the CSS value for this, and yes, ID name, and then this one. Fine. Then also we can write some other thing also, like a star equals, like it will, if there is something like if I want, if anything contains, we haven't used contains in this CSS, right? We only used contains in XPath. So for contains, what do we need to write? Attributes star equals value, attribute value. So that means contains, this all for CSS only. XPath we already covered, right? Yep. So the star equal, if contains the text, contains something, then what it will return you? It will return you that particular, yeah, text contains. When we use the contains, let's see how we can write this particular thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, label. Okay, the label, the tag name is label, or what I can write, label screen, right? Label star equals, it's working fine. I don't know. I need to check this thing. Okay, I'll let you know. The text or something like that we need to use. Okay, let's see. Let's do with some name or ID. Let's see it's working fine or not. Select. So let's do it with this custom screen, or yeah, this one. Let's see if it is working fine or not. Select ID star equals. Okay, sorry. So what I did, what the wrong I did is I have given the quote over there, double quote. So that's the reason it was not working. In case of this CSS, we don't use double quote, right? In case of XPath, we use. Sorry, fine. So let's do it for others as well. This is one contains text, fine. And if you go with other things like this one, this anything you can take now. Suppose this input, okay, this one name, custom name. If I write the start for start with, what do we write? Yep, you can see starts with this one, rest to the power or equals. All right, let's see if it is working fine or not. So what is the tag name? Input. Input. Then I'll be writing the text. Okay, for this one, or name, anything you can write. Fine. What I'll be name, right? Name. Rest to the power equals this thing. You can see now it's working fine. That means it starts with the name. I haven't written the whole name over here. You can see custom field and CSR. A lot of things are there, but I have written on the first. All right, now it's working fine. Yes, yes, that thing we can do. Let's see, anything we can do, right? Type was hidden. HI also that will work instead of hidden, right? So this is what starts with the work, fine. Hmm. Okay, starts with what it is. Yes, yes. Fine. And this one also, not this particular thing. Yeah, in XPath it is like double quote, but in case of CSS, we don't use double quote like this way. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, We'll see in the next session the next things. Okay, we are pretty much done with all the css things like contains with and all. Okay.